Yeah, I'm streaming us right now. So we can stream live.
We lost all trust in man.
Have we lost trust?
I don't think I ever had it, to be honest.
All right. Oh, welcome to TheQ, where we talk about everything and anything. Yes, we put everything on the table and leave nothing behind.
Except $1.75.
$1.71.
71. Whatever.
$1.71.
Would you be a little bit more mad if it would have been 75?
It probably would. Yes.
Oh God.
All right.
Right here.
Our topic for today
The economy is so bad that people are bitching about $1.75.
Yes. When you're not
whatever.
when you're not rich and you have no time to don't have enough money to spend and don't have enough money to spend on other people. Yes, you worry about the economy is dropping so badly.
But anyway.
Where you have to worry about $1.71.
But anyway, let's get on to the show today, guys.
We're already on there.
But you got on the slab. No, I'm just saying, get back on topic.
It is topic. That's a part of that topic. All trust.
You wrote it down.
Apparently, we lost.
I don't trust you.
All trust.
I don't trust you. I trust that.
It's a big discussion people have these days where they honestly think they can trust someone. They honestly but when they put in a certain situation, things change.
Yeah.
In a certain way, everything changes on people.
Mm-hmm.
So
would you say trust is an assumption?
Yes.
You assume that a person is going to act a certain way,
it's not assumed,
and you perceive that they're going to do that.
It's not assumed when you know how mankind is. You know where they're going to lead to. You know where they're going to follow through already. So it's not an assumption of how a person will go. I mean,
you don't think you're original, Kenny? You don't think you're original?
I mean,
you can't. Everyone's the same.
I'm put it to you this way.
Oh, so you are mankind. Is that what you're saying?
Mankind.
No.
Yes,
no,
I am.
You are mankind.
I am.
Okay.
You are
How about
every
you?
man.
How about you, Barry?
They got
Is everybody like you?
No.
Yes.
Are you mankind?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Because I'm one person. I'm 1 out of 7 billion people in the world.
So, but you feel a sense of individuality, right?
Yeah.
There's no individuality.
I'm all about it.
There's no individuality at all.
Hey, listen. You're Gerald, right?
No, Greg.
Greg
I used to be Gerald
okay.
in another life.
Okay, Greg. Greg.
Yeah.
Would you say there's only one Greg? I mean, they got a lot of people named Greg, but you, Greg.
Oh man, all the fights I got in elementary school for voicing my opinion, and it was not the
nobody.
opinion of the group.
There's no two people exactly.
Of course, I agree.
I disagree.
No, not 100%. Just like we were talking about how you can't 100% trust somebody.
How could you know? Because
I've never met anybody.
No, I mean because
quite like me. I should
there
say.
have been generations and generations of people born before us. How could you know that there wasn't a guy just like you who ran around 1,000 years ago?
Maybe so.
Had your exact mug running around with
Well, not just jumping around to what's that word? Past lives.
Yeah. I mean.
Well, if somebody like me,
know?
if there was somebody like me, then he died 1,000 years ago.
No, but Barry, there is someone just like you.
100%, exactly like me every day.
Only thing that separates you from the other person.
100%.
Only thing that separates you from the other person is a name. That's all it is.
So
okay.
Okay.
How is this person? Can't mention his name because we can't mention names. But how is this person exactly like me in every single way possible?
I don't know the person's name.
I want to know this too.
Let's see. He likes everything you likes. He likes everything you like.
Very vague.
Can you give him a kidney?
He likes everything you are.
Hey,
He likes everything you like. From heavy metal music.
Can he give you a kidney?
Maybe so.
But does he like the same
heavy
metal?
No.
Listen, does he like the same heavy metal?
Maybe so.
Maybe so. So you don't even know.
You don't know either.
No, but I've never met anybody that was.
hyperbole.
You never met nobody.
Yeah.
Still.
I mean, I met people I relate to, but I've never met somebody exactly like me, like in every single way. No, never met anybody like that.
Just because
how about you?
How
about you? How many people you've met just like you?
I met a person just like me before.
Where was that at?
I was once at the store and we was talking in the store.
It was It was in Lafayette?
Yeah, it was in Walmart.
Two people in the same town.
We enjoyed everything the same thing.
Did he look like you?
He looked like me on down.
The glasses and everything?
Yep.
Same choice in clothes?
Yep. So
shoes?
Yep.
So he dressed like a hobo.
Yep.
He smelled like an ass.
That's right.
Ooh.
It was a cheapskate.
That's right.
A pitching about his $1.71.
That's right. That's right.
And did you guys go get a movie or something?
No, we just went way afterwards.
I mean, you met.
But it's only
you met your counterpart in life. I mean, how rare this could be. Like out of 7 billion?
7 billion people in the world.
So 7 point those billion people in the world whack the whoop. And you met the one like you, right?
Yep.
And you didn't even get his email address?
Nope. Because
you don't like yourself, do you?
I don't. I'm telling you right now, there is someone just like you walking around.
I'm a metalhead. You can stereotype me to an extent.
What's a metalhead?
Like someone likes heavy metal music.
Yeah, heavy metal.
I'm a metalhead, and I like to play video games. But that's where the similarities end. No. Dude, metalheads are some of the most opinionative people in the music community.
But from down to the music, on down to the food,
they may not like the exact same games I like. They may not like the same bands I like. But I may like Iron Maiden. He may hate Iron Maiden.
But you never know.
I like listen to heavy metal.
Yeah, heavy metal is good music.
And
very good music.
If I listen to 3 bands, if you put like a concert, have 3 heavy metal bands, one preceding the other, the second band's going to sound like the first band, and the third band's going to sound like the first 2.
To me, it doesn't.
I can say the same thing about.
I find that true with Cajun music,
rap.
Not so much in rap because rap dubs so many different genres.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
I can say the same thing about
rap.
But
what I'm saying is, certain different musics, they have the same beat all of the time, and after a while it sounds like boom, 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 boom. It almost sounds like
well, I can't say it's rap
a friend used to say like.
No, I can say rap.
Like Latin music.
I can't say rap because certain things that people.
As a matter of fact, rap has a bad. As a matter of fact, pop and rap both have a bad history of recopying beats from older rappers and older music.
They actually buy the beats of other rappers.
You know, when I was sick, I had time on my hands. I found another subculture, a genre of music that's almost exactly like rap. They call it juggalos.
Oh, you're talking about ICP?
Yeah, insane clown posse.
Yeah, they're fun to listen to.
I mean, but they be.
I like.
Have you actually listened?
I said I listened to one of their songs.
I wouldn't consider myself to be a gigolo, but I'll listen to them every now and then. They got some good songs.
I just can't listen to them.
But it's really, if you really listen to it, they sampling all the R&B and rap music. It's just another subculture of the whole rap culture, but they got their own little thing about it.
I can't listen to the beats in there with the ICP. No, I can't tie into them.
Like I said, I like some of their songs, man. I'm not gonna paint my face up like a gigolo and drink Faygo all day and.
You want to get painted?
It's amazing how.
Why you want to be painted, man?
Gigolo.
Be painted.
It's amazing how people put different names for different things. People, you can trust man to follow through anything. When a famous person do something, bam, it catches on so fast.
Yeah, some people maybe.
All people.
Like, I live under like a cultural rock. Like people, like certain people, like you never heard of this. Like I talked to one of my friends.
You gotta ask him. Is it in the video game?
If it ain't in the video game, that's the only way you will know about it.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Dude, you never heard of Satanic Goat Urine? You're so not metal. You wouldn't believe how many times I hear stuff like that. Oh, you never watched this obscure anime cartoon? Oh, you're not really that much in the anime. You're mainstream. Wow. You know how many times I've heard that?
It's amazing. It's like wine testers. They're like that certificate.
Oh, this is supposed to be Chamel. Be all pretentious.
All pretentious, like they know better than you.
No, you got it wrong.
Oh.
wine testers is truly an AA meeting.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
All wine tastes the same.
We're like,
No,
like,
but you understand wine tastes, you know.
Yeah.
This is
They're
Yeah.
professionals.
They'll be like,
they all know it.
This is my $500 bottle of wine from Venice. Is over 350 years old, and it belonged to a pope at one time. Like they'll be all like that and with
You know
wine
what
and
else? You know what
stuff.
else I trust? I trust
Like-
mankind. If they had money, will spend money on anything.
Well, see, that's my point. You trust that they're going to do what it is that you think they're going to do,
Well, I
and
know.
that's where your trust lies. And when they do something outside of your imagination, then their trust is broken.
They never go past. They never break.
That's what
my
you get for
trust.
trust.
Well, I mean, you're
Oh,
pretty,
I-
you gotta
you're pretty
expect the
simple,
unexpected.
kid. I mean, come
Well,
on, you know,
let's-
you trust that the world's gonna end tomorrow. Come
Oh,
on.
of course.
So
But
we
look
live
at
on.
that,
You're good.
Look at these people who dress inappropriately outside. They trust
What's inappropriate?
revealing body parts.
Like what body part?
Now he's going
Legs,
all.
stomach.
Now he's going
Legs
all
and
Sharia
stomachs.
law.
Oh, you wanna go?
I'm just letting
Now
you
he's
know.
going all burqa on people.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
I
I don't know
pray.
from a guy
I pray.
who grew up on the coast with the beach and you know
I
girls
pray.
running around in that what you call them
No, I
underclothes.
I pray for
Basically that's what
people.
the bathing suit is, right?
Yeah.
Underclothes, right?
Yeah.
So
I
for a person
pray for
that
people.
Basically, that's all a
They hung
bikini
out on
really
the-
is.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
bra and panties, but
but girls running around in
All
bra and
fruity
panties.
looking.
Now,
Yeah,
what do you want to
colorful.
do? What do you want to do to America?
Put them in burqas. Put them all in burqas.
Oh, just
dude, this is not Saudi Arabia. It's
come on,
America,
man!
dude.
If you want to do that to a
Yeah.
girl, let's get
It's-
the,
I mean,
let's get
beautiful.
the next
Say
girl.
a beautiful
Let's get the
hottie,
next girl
beautiful
to come.
blonde
Let's
hottie.
get the next girl come through here.
She's not. She's
Wave
not
her
even
in
wearing. She's
and
wearing
ask
like
her.
yeah.
You know,
They're gonna punch
how
her.
would she feel about
It-
you putting her
You know, teasing the world doesn't make you a woman.
teasing?
Yeah,
And which
it's all
leads to a
teasing.
good topic. A friend of
Hold on.
ours.
What is teasing?
He's talking about.
If a
content.
woman walked,
Yes.
if a woman walked through this lobby,
Okay.
bucket naked,
That's teasing.
Bucket naked,
bucket naked,
butt naked,
Butt naked.
or buck naked,
bucket naked.
bucket.
She's naked carrying a bucket.
Yeah.
A bucket of
Wow.
what?
Bucket naked, carrying a bucket. Yeah, but you see, come through the hole.
If she was
Yeah.
Is that enticing?
Yes.
Hold on. Why?
Because she's doing something what every man want to see.
it gives you no
Hold
cause.
on. I might not want to see her. I mean, I'll see her walk past, but just because she walked past naked didn't mean it was enticing.
It was enticing.
What if she weighed 500 pounds?
Still enticing. I'm not that typical guy.
Hold
where I
on,
say,
hold on. You know what 500 pounds of?
Oh yeah, I know, but still, that's still enticing.
That's bigger than you.
That's
Oh yeah.
That's enticing.
Oh yeah, bucket naked.
That's
Bucket naked.
you know, it's
Walking through the
Now,
lobby.
It's amazing
And-
how we everybody wants the
Now-
pretty one.
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
She's-
okay. We got yours. What's up with you?
Now she's 5'8".
No.
She's
Forget about
5'8".
the 500 guy. Forget about your image of your
No, but
girl.
listen out.
Forget about your image of your girl.
Okay.
You can't preconceive this. Now the woman's walking through the lobby.
Mm-hmm.
She's buck naked.
Butt naked.
Buck naked.
Bucket naked.
Bucket naked. There you go. She's bucket naked as she walks through this lobby.
Mm-hmm.
Is she enticing you?
Probably.
See,
Hold on. Stop being wishy-washy. Give us an answer. Is she enticing you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a heterosexual male. Of course you would.
She doesn't know you exist.
doesn't matter.
She is on her way from point A to point
Yeah.
B.
It
doesn't matter.
And she doesn't even see you over here.
Doesn't matter. Was she?
But
was
she okay. Go ahead. So I want to know why is she enticing you?
Cause I'm a man.
Because I'm a dude.
Yeah, dude.
Just because a woman's.
I'm a cisgendered male. Is a term that feminists and transgender.
I don't see it that
Cisgender
way.
means you're a typical dude. Like that chick, if she was naked
Well,
right now.
you know-
Now, if she was doing a dance for me, and I understood that
Nah.
her nakedness was
Walking.
a result of her wanting to please me,
When-
I would be turned on. But if she just walking naked, I'm just gonna look at it like it's a show.
No.
Now,
Walking
let's say,
from point A to B.
But see, that's the whole theory behind the rape game. She was asking for it. She wanted it.
No.
She was dressed this way.
I'm not gonna say
just because she's walking,
Well,
yeah.
it was said a lot. I mean, but that's the argument used.
Sometimes they do ask for it.
By the way they dress
Yep.
or undress.
when she's naked. I don't even think a
If she,
naked.
if she walking, so what you saying is if she walked through the lobby bucket naked,
She's asking for it.
oh, and she
It's
get
like
raped,
taking-
it's her fault.
Yep.
No, it's
I
not.
don't think
Yeah.
that.
All right.
No.
You see, all right. Let's put it this way. Let's say
No,
she's
it's not.
walking down a dark. Let's say she's walking down a dark alley, butt naked.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And she knows what she's doing.
No. Maybe she don't.
That's
Maybe
she's mental.
Maybe she's.
Maybe she's from Village Duloc and she's
Then
mental.
her people
Yeah.
should be watching her very carefully.
I mean, we
she
had a
snuck
friend-
off.
We had a friend
She ain't
walk.
that mental. She's sneaking off then.
But she deserve
I mean-
to get raped?
Yes.
No. Oh
Yeah.
God, come on, Kenny.
Yeah.
Really?
Dude.
No.
Really, Kenny?
People put
Me and
themselves.
him had this argument many a times. This is
People-
nothing new.
People
Oh,
put
you had it
themselves.
This
already?
is nothing new. We already
Dude,
argued about this.
People put themselves
Right.
in their own situation. Sarah, let's take you for instance.
Take me for example.
All right,
Take you, Barry.
let's say a person like you don't know, but he knows that he's overspending all the time.
Yes.
And you're always overdrafting.
Yes, I'm always
Whose fault is
doing
that?
shit.
The
My
bank?
fault. That's my
Or
fault.
your fault?
It's my fault.
So-
You know what you're doing.
So whose fault really is it that you overspent on those chicken
Now-
nuggets?
Now,
Him.
No, was it?
yeah, it was my fault.
No. Was it your fault, or was it the person who gave you the money's fault? For trusting.
You better not. Well, it's your fault.
Hold on. Is it his fault for trusting you?
All I can say is you.
Those nuggets, and he knew that this belly could have consumed
Yeah.
many nuggets and have
I could
consumed
have ate.
many
I could
nuggets
have ate 30 of
before.
them. You lucky I didn't buy like 3 things of chicken nuggets.
I would have kicked your ass.
So whose fault really was it?
He know his fault.
Was it your fault for overspending?
I'll put it to you this way.
Hold on. I'm gonna answer. Was it your fault for overspending, or was it his fault for putting his trust in you that you wouldn't overspend?
I guess it's kind of both our faults.
Oh.
All I gotta say is if I got $20
You got
and I want to go get me some food, I'm not gonna ask you to go walk to the store for me to get it.
I know.
He don't trust you.
But I do.
No, it's not that I don't trust you.
You know he
It's
trusts.
just that if you want something done right, you do it yourself.
Of course, I should know that, but I had things to do.
You see, I'm not gonna call you up and be like, "Hey, Kenneth,
How rich can your life?
Can you walk?
Hold on.
Can you walk to?
How rich
say,
can your life be if you got to do everything yourself?
Well, my life.
Piss
isn't
poor,
exactly-
dude. You know, you only got
exactly rich.
24/7.
But
You
like
know,
I said again.
you gotta have.
There times where I had busted knees and all
Sometimes-
kind of stuff, and I'm walking in the rain.
Somebody
to
got
get what I need to get.
Somebody has to go turn the
But
lights
hold
on.
on,
though.
hold on. But
Yep.
this is the thing is,
You can't build your own.
at the end of the day, you have to blame the person who did it.
Yeah, you gotta blame the person who did it.
Yeah,
You have to
But
blame the person who did what?
whatever they did.
Yeah,
From
I
a
agree
girl-
with you.
From a
I
girl
agree with
walking
you.
naked down the aisle,
But no,
in the alley.
dude. But that's like me
Oh,
overdrafting.
no.
Okay, let's say overdrafting the bank.
All right.
I gave that up because I figured you were impossible.
Listen.
Otherwise.
Listen, let's say I overdrafted in the bank like you said. Okay.
Okay.
My fault.
Yeah.
That's my fault. But is it my fault if the bank comes over and breaks my effing knees for overdrafting?
Yes.
If the banks come and assault me and beat me up and throw me in jail,
That's
is that
your
my
fault.
fault? No, it's
No.
their fault because
Yeah,
they
it's
broke
your
my
fault
knees.
because
No.
you overdrafted.
Because they can't.
Well,
they
well,
can't
well, I mean,
control.
all they gotta do is
I mean,
change
it's
the-
absurd. It's absurd to
They
think
can change
that.
the law, though.
They can change the law.
They can
You
change the law,
overdraft,
but
you
they-
overdraft $50, we'll
It's-
come beat your
At
ass.
the end of it, it's
We live in a
self-responsibility.
country. We live in a country of law.
Yeah, I understand.
So if you don't
self-responsibility.
like it, go change the law.
But rape's a pretty serious thing, dude.
Oh, it is a serious thing.
It's a
But,
serious.
but just because a person is not dressed or dressed what you feel is appropriate or inappropriate, they might not even know you exist. But what I'm saying is that it's not an enticement.
All right. Here's the thing: is you don't put your trust in man to say, "Oh, if I do this, nothing won't happen." That's putting too much trust in man to think, "Hey, that's going to just let it pass over.
Monsieur
No.
Jacob!
We live in a
What's that?
we live in a world that
Turn y'all's mics up.
Now the phone's out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
Now the phone's down. But anyway.
we live in a world that we can't think that way.
Why can't we think that way?
Because we don't have no trust in man.
So you're saying if a woman's provocatively dressed, she walks in here, she's provocatively dressed, that means she's free game. That means you could run and slam her head into the ground and drag her to your house and rape her.
It's morals that stop us from doing it.
Well,
Apparently you don't have very many morals.
Yeah.
If I had no morals, I would be doing it right now. But apparently my morals is stopping me.
No.
Because why?
The threat of incarceration.
All right, what's stopping me? The threat.
It's too. See, you got to word it a little bit different. Deserve. It shouldn't be in a sentence.
Deserve.
Possibly, yeah.
Deserve.
What? What do you?
You could wear a burqa.
No. What do you?
And if a dude is,
what do you?
he's gonna rip that burqa off.
Of course.
And he
But
goes
guess what?
down.
You have to blame the woman for it now.
No. What do
You
you?
blame the man.
What are you, psycho?
I mean, if someone robs a bank, is it the bank's fault they got robbed?
No, it's the people's fault that robbed the bank.
No.
Well, that's the same logic with what you're saying. I mean,
but
that's
they're not flaunting the money in front of people, are they?
That's insane.
That's a big difference.
That's insane.
Come on, Jacob, you can do it.
But that's why they put people in jail for that.
So if I come in here,
30 years.
if I'm a multi-millionaire,
Jacob, tell me this.
Okay. For misunderstanding that
Listen.
distinction.
The topic is trust in man.
Yeah.
Do you think if a woman walked an alley by herself naked, do she deserve to get raped?
no.
Come on,
We've had this conversation before.
Who do you blame? The rapist?
The rapist.
The person. Who do I blame for a rape?
Yeah.
The rapist?
The
The
rapist.
man for raping a woman or the woman for enticing it?
Okay,
simple-
if I walk down an alleyway with no weapons and as a nonviolent pacifist and someone kills me,
You were asking for
That's
it.
not your
I'm
fault.
asking to get
Yeah.
killed.
No.
You walk into a place that you
What
shouldn't
It's not
walk
his
into.
fault.
Frightening
It's not
worldview.
It's not your fault that some
It's
a-hole.
my fault for getting killed.
It's not your fault that some a-hole decided he can't control himself
No.
and decides to kill you.
They should both be blamed.
And so, okay,
Wow.
to answer your question, let's say I'm a multi-millionaire
Okay.
and I'm sitting here and I'm
Whoa,
making
that's
it rain, right?
Uh-huh.
Does that mean I deserve to get robbed?
Yes.
No, it does
You are
not.
flaunted in people's
I'm actually doing
I think
you a
what you're
favor
talking about
because you're
is,
gonna get a
can you
couple $100
expect to be in danger?
Yes.
Now that's
Then
hubris.
yes.
That's arrogance and hubris on
All
my
right,
part.
you can
I'm not
expect
gonna
to be in-
deserve, but don't you expect to be raped? You expect to be robbed. You expect to be shot. Yes. Don't put faith in man that it won't happen.
No.
I just think that's living. That's the same thing that all the
That's
scary.
why they put him in jail for 30 years for thinking that way, man.
Hey.
Because just because a girl is not dressed or undressed, not to your liking or too much to your liking, your actions have consequences.
Of
And
course.
if you act on those
That
consequences,
means you have no self-control.
that means we will have a place for you to put
do
you
you
in
really
jail
trust-
for 30 years,
do you
and
really
you can
trust-
get all the chili pepper you
Do you
want.
really trust man has control of himself?
I trust that if I was walking down an alleyway and there were a girl naked, I could convince her to have sex with me.
I'll take out my phone
You
and
might would.
No, Jake. If you saw,
This is
if
good
you walking
looking
down the
man.
alley and you saw a girl in the alley naked, I would assume that she would have been attacked
Hey.
by a kitty.
Only thing that's stopping me.
And I try to help her out.
Jacob, me and you're gonna have to team up to take this big thing down.
Only thing that's stopping
I gotta
me-
run upstairs. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna think about my retort. Ooh, coffee? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there
I
coffee?
got another
Bring some.
interesting question.
I'm gonna bring a few.
Leads me
All
to
right.
another interesting question. If you see something messed up happening to somebody, do you intervene? Let's say
It
we
depends
see
on-
that.
I don't
Let's say
think there should be a
Kenneth.
law saying you have to, and there are clauses that say you have
Let's
to.
say we see Kenneth raping a girl right now.
You should intervene.
Oh God, yeah, I would go kick Kenneth in the head.
But if you see a woman discipline her child, do you intervene?
If
What do you
he's
mean by
beating, if she's
discipline?
beating the
Like,
crap
whip
out of him, yeah.
Like she put him on the left, she
No, that's not that bad.
That's a
That's
spike.
not that bad. Now she's
If
balling
you
up a
see,
fist.
yeah,
and
you see her ball up. a
she's
fist.
going Louisville slug on the
All right,
skull, then
all
yeah.
right. Let's say this one. I saw this on what would you do?
What would you
This woman and this man was getting divorced,
Yeah.
and they told the child it's all your fault that I'm getting divorced. Do you intervene in that?
No, that's personal.
But
Your marriage is your marriage, dude. That's behind closed doors.
telling your child that it's her fault, that's their fault that they're getting divorced.
It might be the child's fault.
Oh my God! No, you did not.
If the kid has half a brain, he's gonna grow up realizing that his parents were full of shit.
Well, it might be the child's fault.
Now if the kid does something nefarious,
but the parents obviously did.
Like if the kid does something evil, like manipulates them.
Okay.
And then maybe it's his fault.
Did you catch that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Did you catch that?
I got that.
Did you catch that?
No, I didn't catch that. I can't catch
I know
that.
I know you were so busy talking when you could have been
Tell me
listening.
I'm sorry, I talk too much.
I tell him again.
You tell him. You heard it.
He's talking about it might be the kid's fault.
It might be the kid's fault. Yeah, I heard that part.
He said it might some of the parent
Maybe unintentionally it's the kid's fault. That means the parents are assholes.
No. The parents obviously thought that way.
The parents already.
So you say, so you're going with the whole point of view thing, where it's evil's the point of view.
Caught that, didn't you?
You going to Dark City or something, Sith Lord?
It makes you wonder too. Do we live in a world where there's no good? It's just evil or less evil?
Yeah, that's actually a question I came up with. Maybe there's no such thing as good. Maybe there's only a lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
She need to come in, by the way, because
okay.
Maybe.
Okay. All right.
We should bring in the Phantom Menace for a second.
All of that. Anybody in this panel could give me my props about the Donald Trump thing? You remember what I was talking about before I left?
Oh, Donald Trump.
Hold on. Anybody want to give me my props about
what specifically?
My political savviness that he was going to be where he is right now?
I knew it was going to be that way.
Hold on. I mean, I was getting major flack last time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, even by mentioning his name.
Yeah. That's true.
You called it.
Give me that.
But I knew Donald was going to win soon.
All right, I'll give you a pat on the back, guy.
Here's a guy.
Very patronizingly.
I can see Donald.
No, it was kind of easy to predict Donald Trump was going to get.
Why is that? Why could you see it? What did you see?
He's striking a nerve, and the pause, and everybody's talking about it.
See, I don't see Donald Trump.
Usually, when everybody's talking about him, he's going to get the nomination.
I don't see Donald Trump.
Who you see?
I see the United States people.
What you mean, the United States people?
Donald Trump is nothing more than a reflection of an attitude that many, many people have.
Okay.
If you take a look at what makes up America and their attitudes and how they think, how they feel about this subject or that subject, then you can understand his success. Because, like I used to say about the Hitler thing, remember before? Like he's ultimately just one person.
Yeah, with a lot of power.
Well, you know my theory about that too.
Yeah.
About Donald Trump has 22,000 employees.
Well,
no way you can have 22,000 people pulling for you and you not have success.
hey.
It just don't happen. He's what is Donald Trump? In the old
billionaire.
day? No. From Louisiana. He's Donald Trump from Louisiana. What would they call him back in the day? King Cotton.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How could King Cotton not have all the money? He got 22,000 people pulling for him. From the casinos to people.
Well, he's got a lot more than 22,000.
I got that off the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, off the Siri phone.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, you got these people in Dubai working for him. You got these people in Las Vegas working for him. You got these people in Florida working for him. You got people all over the country. And he's got his hands in so many different things because he understood what it is that makes up America.
Well, the question of this thing is, who's voted for Donald Trump?
Who's voted for is people of like-mindedness.
Are you? Are you voting for him?
Am I going to vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Because I kind of don't agree with some of the things about him. I just understand his success.
Yeah.
My guy's out anyway.
But what I'm saying, but then again, I've never voted for a Democrat,
Yeah.
and I never will vote for a Democrat. I think they're a criminal organization that needs to be prosecuted from chief to chef.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
For what they did to people of slave descent in America.
Yeah.
You understand? Reparations is what I see personally. I think they ought to be throwing about $30 trillion on the lowest.
Those black people.
Oh yeah.
Well,
About $30 trillion worth of land.
what you think about
Restitution.
Restitution.
Reparations, baby.
I ain't.
Reparation.
See,
400
here's
years.
the thing.
Hold on. Let's put it in perspective.
All right.
As a people, we have been serving this nation
Mm-hmm.
in every capacity. Every war,
Mm-hmm.
and 200 years of those we were slaves. But in every way, we have served this country
Mm-hmm.
with almost no reward.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you don't think that they deserve a peace?
Well, if you think
Hold
about
on, no. Do you think that they deserve a peace?
do you think for example, like Kenneth, for example, or just black people in particular, or just poor people?
No. What I'm saying, people that were directly related to the slave industry.
Directly related to the slave industry.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Well, if the Indians got reparations and maybe
They have they got land.
yeah.
They got a lot of land.
A lot of land.
And in fact, they were clawing off of rocks when they gave it to them.
Yeah.
Because they didn't give them any great land. But the land that they gave them in the times that we live in, of air conditioners and BMWs,
Yeah.
it's a nice piece of property.
Yeah.
You understand? But what I'm saying is, we don't have a peace.
Yeah, but here's my question. Here's
Go
my
ahead.
question.
Yeah.
Is this, okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you're asking me for reparations. What about people in Europe? Because they're the ones who went to Africa to get the slaves to begin with. And while you're at it, why don't you go ask some people in Africa?
I'm talking about the service of 400 years
Mm-hmm.
of servitude to this country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
From the Civil War
Yes.
to the Afghan War
Yes.
to the war on ISIS to the war on terrorism
Mm-hmm.
to the McDonald's workers to the nurses to the field workers all the way back to the slaves. Don't you think we need to get paid? We should get a piece. You don't think we deserve a piece?
Piece of what?
A piece of what America is, Jack.
A piece of what America
No,
is.
because we can't
No.
go back to Europe because that was stripped. Culture was stripped along with.
But it was Europeans that brought you here.
No.
I mean-
the culture was stripped. We're here to serve America. We in America. We are Americans.
Yeah.
We are ain't nothing African American about me, bro.
Yeah, I
I'm
get
an
that.
American born a slave descent.
Yeah.
It's weird that they put Africa.
They stripped that thing away from us.
So,
During
so
slavery
you're talking
eras.
about the government.
I'm talking about
See, here's my thing, man.
Give it up.
Come
No,
to find
no,
out.
don't you think we
what?
deserve it?
No.
Yeah.
Do you think we deserve it?
Something.
It's been
We
a
all
long-
deserve a little
Hold
something.
on. Don't you think we deserve to have a peace?
But
No.
I'm talking about some.
what about the Irish?
No, land bank. What about the Irish?
Irish were slaves too at one time.
Yeah,
in
but we-
America.
we-
Irish were slaves in America.
Yes.
Our ancestors
Irish,
probably messed
Irish
up.
were property in America. You can put it on the books.
You can
Yeah.
look it up. Irish were slaves
Yeah,
at one
Irish
time.
were slaves back then.
Well, we'll give them some money too then, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, we on it now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, Brad Tracer?
what's up?
How you doing, caller?
All right. We're talking about retribution. apparently.
Restoration.
Restitution.
Restitution.
Yeah, for the slave thing, man.
Oh yeah,
I
I think that's a cool idea. I mean,
I think we deserve a peace.
Yeah.
Reparations.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's the name of it.
after 400 years of service, caller, After 400 years of service, we're talking about from Revolutionary War to ISIS to everything else, to the slave days, everything. After 40 years of service, do you think we deserve a peace?
Yeah, I think so.
Honestly, economists,
I mean,
respected economists
the
think,
gift-
sorry, go ahead, Colin.
like Irish, like college scholarships, because like that's my bloodline.
Yeah.
I mean, and African Americans, you can get college scholarships.
Well, see, I gotta have to stop you right there, Carl, because see, my personal opinion is when they changed the law and freed us as slaves, they also started another institution. They called it Harvard, Princeton, Yale.
Well, those didn't start
And-
in 1860.
No, what I'm saying is they took something that was a proven transferable commodity, which was knowledge, and they put a premium on it that nobody could afford.
Yeah.
Well, that's how they control people.
In ensuring a permanent servant class.
Well, also what they used to do was like any slaves that could read or had knowledge, they would kill them, and they'd only breed like the simple-minded ones.
Yeah. But let's transform a little bit, Carl, to the future. Do you think we should open up the Underground Railroad and back channel books?
Yeah.
You know, because we have to create PhDs in our living room.
I mean, can you
I
go
mean-
to a library and get
I
a
mean,
No. You don't understand.
book? What?
It has to be a somewhat of a revolutionary act for it to work.
A revolutionary act.
A revolutionary act for it to work.
Okay.
College kids have to put their thesis and their notes and back channel their information through an information network where it could be free to anybody.
Free it in.
Sounds
I agree
like-
with that. I mean, for
No,
thousands of years,
I'm talking about.
only certain people had knowledge, and everyone else was kept in the dark.
Yeah, I got another one for you, caller. They have schools, prep schools, that if you pass this curriculum, you have guaranteed admission at any of the top schools without having to take the SAT.
Yeah.
With the fact that we know that curriculums exist like that, why do we tolerate the public school system? Period.
That's what they money off of.
Wait,
We ain't
yeah,
got a
what's-
choice.
what's-
I mean,
Why do we tolerate the school system?
As it exists.
Well, let's talk about what's actually wrong with the school system. The fact that we make children whose bodies are growing wake up at 6:30 to be at school for 7 or 7:30. That's a problem. The existence of public school is not the problem, man.
Hold on, Jake. That aside, I've been waiting to talk to you anyway. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever watched the show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, in many instances, even with a 12th grade city public education, you don't have access to that curriculum
You
that
do
was
have
on that
access
show.
to it, but curiosity is snuffed out. That's the other problem with public schools. You are made
You
to see
did-
reading. I'm talking now.
Go-
you are
go
made
talk-
to
go
see
talk then.
reading.
No, my
You can't
problem
say
with
go
public
talk
schools
while
is
you're
the fact
talking.
that it
Just let me
leads to
talk.
popularity
Hold
contest.
on, Reggie. Go ahead.
The
yeah.
point is that reading is made to seem like a chore. Learning is seen to made like something that you are you do for a couple hours a day, and then luckily you get done with it and you go home. It's made to be, oh, you have homework, crap. I have to learn about stuff. It's made to be busy work. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that the
like I was
problem?
saying,
That's the problem.
My problem-
Yeah.
my
The-
problem
the
with public
testing
schools
culture is the problem.
It's like it's made it into a popularity contest. It's not about knowledge. It's about who's
Yeah,
learning what and
99th
what's going
percentile.
on. And I don't like this guy because this guy looks weird, and we're gonna
Oh,
make fun of him.
no, that's, that's one of the positives about schools, that it's a social environment. The trouble is that we sector kids off into their age groups.
You compete.
We shouldn't you shouldn't have 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade. You should all be about, within a few years of each other,
okay.
and you go to a school
So-
and you go to classes.
So you're saying that the private school and the parochial school have a equal educational philosophy
No.
or platform? You
No,
don't.
not at all. Why are you putting words in my mouth? That's a straw man.
No.
No.
And
When I was in public school, there wasn't really a lot of push for knowledge. It was really just about
what I'm
let's watch a video.
No, this was a question, caller. I had asked, if you have a curriculum that's proven, if you pass this curriculum, that you qualify for every top school in the nation, automatic qualification.
TOPS is a Louisiana program, man.
I'm talking.
Just ask one question.
So, if there's a curriculum like that, do you think it's fair that they should give another curriculum in the public school system?
No.
I think I agree with that. I think that what they're doing in the public school system is despicable and should be against the law.
Name something. Name a thing that is despicable.
I can name a couple of things.
Name one.
Laziness. Laziness
on the part of whom?
The teachers. I'll tell you one thing. Listen. I can sit there and tell you about it. Because trust me, I've had hard, because going to school for me was almost like going to prison. They actually have
because
bars.
it's built the same way. That's the problem.
But listen, no, I've been in school with teachers. Do you know that I had a teacher that thought planet Earth was the fourth planet from the sun?
I believe that.
And I'm like, dude, planet Earth was the third planet from the sun, and this dude, is supposed to be my teacher. He's supposed to teach me about stuff, right? Most of the teachers when I went to school, but listen, most of the teachers when I went to school,
underpaid, it's under budget.
Yeah.
Yeah, but listen,
they're just shoving people in there because it's free. They make their money off the students.
But listen,
I'm saying the whole program is hogwash.
when I went to school, the last 2 hours of the day, the teacher would just turn out the lights and put on a movie for about 2 hours. Because that's because they were lazy. They just threw us in a room. We're like, we're watching the Titanic today.
That is lazy, and that's
if they had more money, I'm sure the teachers would probably try harder.
No. You're not understanding.
Listen, guys.
It does exactly what it wants to, what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to train. It's supposed to train a servant class.
That is true.
That's why the curriculum is the way it is, because the hierarchy have a different curriculum and a different curriculum that has different standards to it. So
basically, what you're saying is they're training the masses to be consumers.
Yes.
And basically slaves.
Correct, caller. I'm glad you made the connection.
Ill-informed consumers who don't know that a check cashing place is going to charge you hundreds of times over the course of a few years what you borrow. A class that doesn't understand the importance of staying involved in civic life, in paying attention to the choices of elected officials, in paying attention to who those elected officials are, made to think that those choices are irrelevant, and at the same time not be good at prosecuting their own personal lives, not be able to balance a checkbook. They don't explain to you. I definitely had math teachers who would not explain to me what this math was good for, and there are great answers for what that math is good for in your life. It's made to be a test. You're teaching a test. You're teaching people to do busy work. That's what it is.
I've had some good teachers, and I've had some bad teachers. I've learned about the checkbook thing you talked about. I learned about that in 3rd grade. My teacher, Miss Marks, taught us, who was the best teacher I've ever had. My 3rd grade teacher taught us, like, listen, this is a checkbook. This is how you write it. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. She also taught me that Uncle Sam, and this was the $1 million question on what's the name of that show?
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Who wants to be a millionaire? It was the $1 million question. What was Uncle Sam's first job? What was his real job? And it was a meat inspector. And I knew it right off the bat. I couldn't answer the $100 question, but I can answer the $1 million question.
Well, you know what else I learned when I was a kid about checks?
What?
If you spend too much, you overdraft. That's all I needed to know not to buy a check.
Yeah, but you gotta, they got the little box.
Doesn't matter.
But yeah, I mean, the best teacher I've ever had was Miss Sparks.
But they are classes and there are schools that teach business principles in the 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what the point I'm trying to make is that if you have something that exists, it's proven that exists.
Yeah.
It's been proven over time, and these schools have little crests on them. where kids have went on to become presidents and congressmen and lawyers and doctors just because they went through this prep school.
It's not why.
Let me finish, please.
Go ahead.
If a person goes through this curriculum, should not this curriculum be the curriculum of the land?
Yes.
That's the only point I'm trying to make. It should be the curriculum of the land, and everything less than that is what?
Absolute.
No, criminal.
I would say obsolete.
I was absolute.
No. It's criminal to give someone something less.
False knowledge.
When it comes to something that should be a basic right of human understanding,
Yeah.
which knowledge is.
I've
To put a premium on it that people cannot afford should be against the law.
Yeah. But they want to separate it, people.
I
They
mean,
want to
people-
put people into little boxes.
wait,
and say, well, these people come from this background, so they're gonna be good at this. So let's not worry about teaching them.
But that aside, I understand that the reparations thing had never happened. But what can happen because
Most
of
respected economists think it's a great idea. It would cost about $400 billion. And it would stimulate the economy. Every dollar spent would be multiple dollars.
I want to point out something that something along the way, your alley. They have created an environment already that if they gave them $400 trillion, it would go straight to the crack man. Oh, okay, but $400 billion, it would go straight to the fucking crack man. Excuse my French.
What do you mean?
They have created an environment of destruction.
And now you're maligning your entire color.
Into crack.
No, I'm not. I am not.
You're saying that every person who would benefit from reparations would spend it on crack? That's what you just said, dude.
No, I'm saying a large portion of it.
No, not a large portion of it. A percentage. Yes, perhaps 5% even, which is probably way higher. The most of them would pay off mortgages, would buy cars and homes. That's what people would spend. You're calling black people stupid. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, you are.
No, I have the knowledge and the capacity to call black people stupid if I want, because I can say those words. What I said was what I said. No, I didn't say that.
Well, I don't know.
I'm saying that
You're implying that.
I am implying that there's a culture that already exists.
You're saying that there are predators in the world of personal finance that would take advantage, and that is true. You're also probably saying that a lot of people aren't equipped with the knowledge to smartly spend windfall.
We just established. Go ahead.
Was it Reggie?
Was that right?
I said basically what you're saying is you shouldn't give certain people money because they just blow it on things they don't need. Instead of investing the money and putting it back into the system and creating more money for themselves and creating wealth.
No. What I am basically saying is that we start stealing knowledge and back channeling, like to open up the Underground Railroad of Harriet Tubman's days, and start making PhDs and doctors and stuff in our living rooms.
Okay, I can vibe with that.
And our living rooms and our basements.
You're talking about a culture of education. Sounds cool to me.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, and it's something that can't be given. It can only be taken.
I've always,
Because you can't ask your poser for help.
I've always been told when I was growing up, hey, you're not college material. I'm like, hey, I want to go to LSU and get a business degree or be a lawyer or something. They're like, sorry, Barry, you're not exactly college material.
You're super bright and you love to study things that you're interested in.
I say college is
But they told you, you can't.
Man,
I say you don't.
So this is actually what I really wanted to do. I wanted to be a certified Porsche technician. They got a school in Texas, UTI.
Mm-hmm.
That teaches you automotive. It's an automotive. It's
an
college
engineering
for cars.
class. It's an engineering course.
Not necessarily, but a Porsche service technician makes over $100,000 a year easy.
Wow.
Okay.
But it's a longer course. They got the BMW course. They even got a NASCAR course that teach you how to work on NASCAR. It's basically car college.
Okay, but you know what? When I was a kid, you know what he told me?
What?
And I was totally bit into it.
What?
He told me these exact words. They said, boy, you dumb as a doornail. You better get a trade or you're gonna starve to death.
Run on that treadmill until you're dead.
Now, I've been,
Trades are great.
Yeah, trades are great.
I bit into it, but I didn't get my first A in a class until I got to college.
Yeah.
I mean, because I bit into what society wanted me to be, what other people wanted me to be. You understand?
Oh, I understand that perfectly.
Yeah.
You shouldn't listen to society.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta listen
You
to
definitely
yourself.
listen to society.
Be who you want to be.
No, you can't be what
In
you want to
living
be.
color.
Cause you have, no, this conformity is just,
Glad I'm back here.
you have to
Yeah.
you have to, okay, let's say they have, for example, a popular song that's out.
Okay.
Everybody likes that song, but you think the song's stupid.
Don't worry, there's 10,000 people.
Or you're
who's
gonna,
say
or
you
you're
use
just
But
it.
gonna, or
did
you're
they
just
buy
gonna
the
go
song?
along with the crowd
But did they buy the
because
song?
of peer pressure to do that.
Of
And they'll be
course
like,
not.
oh, I think the new Beyonce is hot garbage. Oh, you're a hater.
But guess what?
But
There's 10,000 people that think the
yeah,
same way you
but
think.
10,000 people are over there hollering Beyonce, Beyonce, and those
That's them
people are
people.
hold on, but those people
I know
are
it's
attractive
people.
to you.
Attracted to me.
Here, hold on.
Are attractive to you.
Hold
You
on.
want to be with those people.
I'll tell you who I want to be
No,
with,
don't.
Sasha Fierce.
Hey,
What's Sasha Fierce?
Beyonce's.
oh guys, I'm telling you right now.
Wait, she has an alter ego?
Yeah.
Oh, kind of like Roman.
Hold on.
All right.
There is no such thing as individuality. There's
Yes,
no
there
such-
is.
No, there's not. Because guess what? The same way you think, I can find someone down the street that thinks the same way you think.
But not exactly.
Yeah, I can actually
Exactly.
agree with Kenneth on that. In fact, there is no individuality because when you try to be an individual, you try to copy another person who you see as.
But that's not what nonconformity is
Hey.
about, Reggie.
Hey, Reg, when I was a kid, and I was like going up to school, they used to beat me up because I used to voice my opinion. Because I didn't know how to shut up, and my opinion was never that of the rest of the group.
That's
So-
important.
Because you're in the wrong group, that's why.
No,
I think because the group.
But listen,
No,
before I was cut off,
what I know about sociology, I don't think that I'll be represented by the group think for another 200 years.
No, the point is that
I
the group.
almost think that most of humanity to me are like monkeys walking around with sticks. Because you can fight your wars, you can sing, you can do all of these things and all of these unfair things, and it's cool with you.
Alright.
yeah, can I make my point?
Go ahead, Barry. Go ahead.
My point is this. Listen, Jacob. They got people that probably or like you, right? And they got people that probably think somewhat like you, or they exactly 100% like you.
Camera sees on.
No,
Only thing that
there's
stops you-
always gonna be someone different.
Camera
Only
sees
thing that makes
on.
you different is a name.
Camera sees on.
The only thing that makes you different is a name.
Bullshit.
Everyone is alike in the feeling that deep down they are unique.
Yes.
We're not unique. We need
Yes,
to get
we
over
are.
that.
We're not.
No, we're not.
We're not.
We are a species. We are alike. We need to realize that
So-
we're
so-
in the same boat, man.
I'm gonna,
And we should be
So
together.
you
That's-
We need to be
we-
together.
We
I'm
need
gonna
to be
say
together.
this. I'm gonna say this.
Individuality is divisive.
I'm gonna say this.
we
in one
have
way.
to accept the fact that everybody's different.
And
So no,
division,
we're not.
is
we
never,
are.
and we all know
No,
that
that's the-
Hold on.
division is never fair.
I'm
No,
gonna
the
say-
only reason we're individuals is because we adapt.
Hold on, I'm gonna
Yes,
say this.
we are.
I'm gonna say this in one way.
Go
We're
ahead.
all like symbiotes. Sule will just adapt to one group to another. That's all we are.
No, I disagree with all of you.
All of us?
All of you.
Me too?
Yes, you too.
Ooh.
I mean,
I
do you think
believe.
so?
I believe that.
I
I
think we're
believe-
like
I don't-
symbiotes.
I don't
We
believe
just
so.
adapt to any situation.
I believe that.
Yeah, I think so too.
What's good for you may necessarily be good for me, and vice versa.
But guess what? What's good for you might be the same thing as good for the other guy. And we put it.
Maybe.
There's somebody that's like
No,
you.
dude. Or you like me, Kenneth? Or we the same?
I might not. But guess
Yes,
what?
we're all human.
There's
I get
another-
that. We're all human.
Oh, I might not.
We
be-
all have different interests. We all have different
Of
abilities.
course, we all have different. But guess
different
what?
things that makes
There's
us a
somebody
unique
else.
person.
There's somebody else who be the same as you somewhere.
There's nobody exactly 100% like me.
Only thing that's make you different is the name. That's all. From
Tell him, Barry.
We
Tell
just
him,
got
Kenny.
through. We just got through talking about sheeple, and then that's what y'all gonna say. And everybody's the same.
Everybody's
We're
the same,
all
dude.
the same.
Dude, I see this way.
Then that's
Everyone-
a boring. That sounds like a boring
Hold
ass
on.
world to me.
Everyone is like this piece of paper.
Hey,
Every
Barry,
time-
let me ask you something. What makes you an individual?
Yeah, what makes you an individual? Good
My
question.
thoughts, my dreams, things I believe
But
in,
someone got the same thoughts and
things
dreams
I
too.
like. Yeah, there's gonna be somebody that likes the same things I like.
Yeah.
But is that person me? No.
No.
My name is Barrett. Barrett.